From Capitol Hill to Wall Street, this is Politics and Profits with your host, Rick Amato.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Rick Amato. It's time for Politics and Profits.
We follow the trends on Capitol Hill that lead to the profits on Wall Street. We expose the hard facts of what your elected officials are doing when you're not looking. And we show you how you can profit from their politics. The American dream is alive and well, and you can be proud to call America your home. And now, it's Rick Amato.
All right, welcome to Politics and Profits, everyone, where we cover money, politics, and current events. Today, we lead off the show with an area in both current events and politics. My first guest, perhaps you have seen him in the news headlines because he has been there a lot lately. He's a Billboard top 40 recording artist. He's toured with Britney Spears. He's performed the soundtrack, folks, for the movie Apollo 13, for Anesthesia, and others. Perhaps, though, you may know him best for turning the song YMCA into MAGA. Let me welcome, as I say, Billboard artist, top 40 Billboard artist, and pro-Trump advocate, Ricky Rebel. Ricky, good to have you with us.
Hey. Thanks for having me on your show, Rick. Happy to be here.
Great. And Ricky is joining us from Northern Virginia this afternoon. He's out of LA, but today he's in Northern Virginia. Ricky, what made you attracted to Donald Trump as a presidential candidate? Because you're not just voting for the guy, you are out there actively promoting him. What attracted you?
Actively cheerleading the MAGA movement. Well, honestly, I like the MAGA song. I like performing it and seeing happy people dance to it because I feel like the Make America Great Again message is one of inclusivity for all. And it really is about making America great again for all Americans. I truly believe that our president wants that.
And you are getting a message out of unity for America as opposed to division. Many in America, when I say many, I'll be specific. The media, the mainstream media,
right,
drives a narrative home that the Republican Party is not inclusive for the LGBTQT marketplace, demographic. I stumbled through that, but you know what I'm saying. And you were coming out saying that's not the case.
It's hard to say, right? All those letters are hard to say.
It's a lot of letters there, yeah.
Yeah.
What made you, how are you being received with that message? I think it's an important one. I think Donald Trump owes you one here, personally.
I do too. You know what? He doesn't owe me anything. He is sacrificing so much for this country. I really feel for him. Actually, I feel for the strain it must be on him and his wife and his family and kids. How he's treated by the media and by radicals out there. They call him the worst things, and things our president has endured. He's like he's made out of steel. And
I agree.
If he ever wants to meet me, I'll meet him. If he doesn't want to meet me or never wants to meet me, that's fine too. Whatever. At the end of the day, I'm not really a Trump fanatic. You know what I mean? I'm more of an American pride fanatic. I'm more of I'm grateful to be an American. I love the Constitution. I love the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, freedom of religion, all of these things that have allowed me to be me, gave me the freedom to be Ricky Rebel. And I do look up to the president, don't get me wrong. But if push comes to shove, you know what? I do want to meet him. Let's put words here. I do.
All right.
I want to meet him. It'd be great. But I've met like everybody around him. It seems like I've already met him because I'm good friends with Don Jr. He and I message each other. He's got a great sense of humor, and he likes my sense of humor too. Kimberly Guilfoyle. I'm friends with the family, so I think it's just a matter of time.
I do too. I do too. How are you being received within the gay community, if you will? Because again, there's this narrative that the media puts out that the Republican Party is not inclusive. You are destroying that narrative, and it's not good news for Joe Biden.
Right.
How are you being received in certain circles?
Well, a lot of the gay community are scared of Trump because they think that he's going to try to take away gay marriage. They thought anyway. And after close to 4 years now, that hasn't happened. And there's starting a lot more gay people, LGBT people are waking up to the reality that Trump is not as bad as the fake news media is trying to portray him to be.
Really?
So I just read something that 45% of LGBT are actually going to vote for Trump now, more so than they did in 2016. The Log Cabin Republicans is also endorsing Trump this time around when they didn't in 2016.
Interesting.
I, on the other hand, I don't listen to groupthink. I never subscribe to groupthink. I wear what I want to wear, even if the kids used to tease me in school. I've always followed my own path, and I always did what I felt was right and what I felt was what I wanted to do genuinely. And I genuinely wanted to support a president who wanted jobs for Americans, and wanted to take back these jobs from China and Japan China and Mexico and bring them back to America and really put America first. I'm like, that's the president that everybody should be voting for. It makes perfect sense to me, but they listen too much to how he says things and not exactly. I like to look at people for their actions rather than their words.
Well, Ricky,
actions speak louder than
Ricky, let me say, not only are you a top-notch, world-class entertainer, you are extremely articulate. This is the first time I have heard you in an interview, and you may have done others. I just haven't seen them, and you've impressed me with your articulation. And I think the president ought to be very proud to have you on his side, especially with what you've just voiced. I want to say a couple other things out there. You showed up at a Grammys Awards recently wearing a pro-Trump jacket. A friend of mine, who all our viewers know, Joy Villa, who comes on this show, she wore a pro-Trump or MAGA dress to the Grammys a few years ago. I understand you and Joy Villa will be doing a song together.
Yes, we are. We did. She asked me to produce her song. She wants me to produce her whole record. She came over one day and I played her my album called The New Alpha, and she loved it so much. She's like, people don't understand how talented you are, and I want to help you, get the word out, get the word that you're an amazing producer. So she asked me to produce a song. I said, well, let's start with one song. And we co-wrote a song called Voice Over Violence. And I produced it for her, and she loved it, and she's releasing it. I think it's pre-sale is available
right now. Okay.
On iTunes. And
all right, Ricky, I was not available.
I love Joy.
I was not aware it was available right now. We're gonna get that word out for you and Joy. We're out of time. I wish we could go longer. We've got to run right now. Ricky Rebel, you're doing a terrific job. Keep it up, and I'm sure that you're going to meet the president. And we hope to have you back sometime between now and election.
Okay. All right. One last thing. If you guys want to see me perform live in your state, go ahead and go to my website, RickyRebelRocks.com. Scroll down and go to my GoFundMe account, which is for Ricky Rebel Tour. You can donate to that. Thank you.
And
thank you for having me on your show.
You're welcome. We're going to put that on the TV screen here for viewers to see it as well.
Excellent. Yay.
Ricky Rebel. That's good. That's good. I love it. Back after this.
Thanks, Rick.
Politics and Profits with Rick Amato is brought to you by Liberatory Accounting, the IRS problem solvers. To find out how Liberatory Accounting can help you, call 877-6-SOLVER. That's 877-6-SOLVER.